May 1st, 2015, from Roosevelt University in Chicago, Illinois. It's the 2015 NFL Draft, and with the 64th selection, the 32nd pick in the second round, the final pick in the second round, the New England Patriots, the defending Super Bowl champions, select Jordan Richards, the strong safety from Stanford. He's 5'11", 211 pounds, and while he was a Cardinal, he had 247 tackles, 152 solo tackles. He had 13 tackles for losses. He also had a sack and 9 interceptions and a touchdown, and 24 passes defended and 5 forced fumbles. So his senior year at Stanford, he had 79 tackles, 53 of which were solo tackles, 2.5 tackles for losses, 3 interceptions, and he had 5 passes defended and 3 forced fumbles. Of course, his sophomore season, he had 15 passes defended. That was his high, but in his sophomore, junior, and senior seasons, he had 3 interceptions apiece. So he's a ball hawk. He gets the ball. Let's look at his times in the combine. 40-yard dash, 4.65 seconds. He put up 13 reps in the bench press. 32 inches is his vertical jump. His broad jump, 111 inches. 3-cone drill, he had a time of 6.74 seconds. That's tops at his position. His 20-yard shuttle, 4.22 seconds, and his 60-yard shuttle, 11.38 seconds. So that was also a top time at his position. So he's a really smart safety. He gets to the ball. He gets interceptions. He's a ball hawk, and he's one heck of a tackler. And at his pro day, he actually was able to shave 0.06 of a second off his 40-yard dash and get it down to 4.59 seconds. And he also got up 2.5 inches higher on his vertical jump, improving it to 34.5 inches. And he got his 20-yard shuttle time to 4.32, which was actually 1/10 of a second less, but otherwise, he was showing some improvements. He's been working hard. He was actually projected to go lower, much lower, but obviously the Patriots see something in him, and I thought it was, the Patriots are loaded. They're the Super Bowl champions, but they do definitely need secondary help, as they did see the exodus of Revis and Browner, just to name a couple. But so I thought it was smart of them to go, with secondary, although, like I said, Jordan Richards wasn't really projected high, but he fits into the Patriots system. So a player that might not have been, rated as high, especially by some of the other teams, but he fits well into the Patriots system, and the Patriots definitely saw value in him, and I thought it was a good pick. I trust Belichick. I trust the Patriots. I think they know what they're doing. They've proven that over the years. And so, definitely kudos to them to go with their own, evaluation and not necessarily with that of the so-called experts. There's a reason why they're the champs and the experts are just sitting, on the sidelines evaluating, right? You know what I mean? The Patriots do. Other people just talk about, you know what I mean? Patriots walk, you know what I mean? So I trust Belichick. I think it was a good pick. I know a lot of people were, thrown off by this pick. But like I said, you look at his numbers, the way he gets to the ball, he has a lot of tackles. 79 tackles as a safety. It's pretty good. And as a strong safety, the way he gets after the ball, that's very impressive. And so, and he's a really smart player too. And of course, the top, corner in the league, at least, by many people's standards anyway, is from Stanford. So Stanford's coming out with some good, prospects out of their secondary. They have, at least in the last few years. So I thought it was an interesting pick. I thought it was a good pick. Let me know what you think, though. If you don't agree with me, feel free to share your opinion. I'm definitely interested to read your thoughts and opinions. Just leave it in the comments section below. Thank you very much for listening. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you're having a good day and have a good weekend and enjoy all the sports.